Their Majesties would have before them Isabel del Okes.
To the great people of the East, I present to you Isabel del Okes. To be a master of bookbinding, one must show patience, skill, and precision. It is not enough to put pages together. You must create a support for the piece to be a whole. It is not enough that the binding is there. You must know how to sew it. Isabel, knowing these truths, has supported her community, has woven the pieces together, and shares her art with so many among us through the gift of books. The Order of the Brooch and the Order of the Manche have seen her fit to join their ranks, and now she comes to answer the question put before her from our glorious majesties about the Order of Laurel.
So, Isabel, we have put a question before you previously, and we would have your answer. Would you join the Order of the Laurel?
Yes,
Very good. Mrs. Fiona, do you have business with her?
I do, Your Honor. Isabel, you have served me and fulfilled your contract for 5 years. You've also served 15 years. And at this time, you have way fulfilled your contract. But I would require my help. So you may come out and make your decision without your However, I'm going to give it back into your keeping so that you can pass it on to your first.
Is there a member of the Order of the Chivalry who would speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, I, Colin F. Brewer, has this honor. If I may. The Order of Chivalry often talks about one's prowess, and Isabel's prowess has been on display for some time now. From the first visual book she made, all the most current, her A&S displays, and the many, many models of largesse she has created over this time. Her journey has had many similarities to a lot of us that we have. Hers, she created a piece, researched something new, actually used that new technique to make something new, added in probably a lot of swearing and crying, because who hasn't? Then created some more. But every time she did, she came out just a bit stronger. She never gave up, and most likely, she probably left a few jaws on the ground with the stuff that she's created. For all these reasons and many more, she is my pick.
Is there a companion of the Order of the Pelican that would speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, I invite House to take a Rothstein, member of the Order of the Pelican of the Society, your humble servant, and very fortunate indeed to be able to call you, Isabel, my friend. Your Majesty, with your permission. Hi, everybody. Hi. Yeah.
embodies these books. Historically, there were only two pyramids, knighthood and a laurel. Both of these had to embody service. If those two pyramids were the only ones we still place today, we got it covered with the laurel. Isabel isn't just playing at being a laurel. She isn't just playing at her service. Look at the countless thousands of items of largesse that she has donated to our kingdom's coffers. Every kingdom in the known world has had literally a handful of her stuff in their baskets to pass out to others. The first time I met Isabel, she was standing guard at a royal room, right? Yes. And she looked very hungry. And my love language is food. By the way, are you hungry? I have food. Yeah? Oh, that's tissue. You leave okay. Food. Do you guys need snacks? I brought extra. Is there a companion of the Order of the Rose who would speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, may I address the populace, please? Let me get up here because it's short. I am Duchess Phelan Inyon Phelan, member of the Order of the Rose, and I have the honor to speak for Isabel. You have heard me talk about inspiration. That is what I believe to be the hardest part of being a consort and being a rose. How do you inspire people? When I am speaking for a candidate like Isabel, I want you to know how they inspire. It's very easy to see the loud people out there and recognize what they're doing, how they're doing it, and how good or bad they are at doing that thing. The quiet often get overlooked until somebody smacks you in the face and says, look at that quiet person and all the stuff they're doing. If you haven't seen Isabel's work, you need to. She has been doing bookbinding art for years. I've known her while she was doing this and I didn't know. And when I saw it, I said, this is gorgeous, this is beautiful. How long have you been doing this? And it was a couple of years. Because she's not bragging about it. She's not telling everyone this is the thing I'm doing. She's doing it and giving it away to people. Here's a book for your vigil. Here's something I made for you. Here's something that I want to give to you because you inspired me. That doesn't make it less beautiful. That makes it more beautiful in a way. It's the art that is done from the heart, that's done with the love for the person it's being made for, and for the art itself. I'm going to circle back to inspiration now. Why am I talking about all of this? When you see someone with this kind of passion for their art, with the quiet confidence, with the air of, come sit with me, you have an interest? I'm gonna talk to you about how to do this. That's inspiring. It makes someone like me feel that this art that looks like, I mean, it looks like it must be done by some kind of alien, because how can a human do this, right? It makes it feel approachable. And it inspires a non-artist like myself to want to do art and to feel confident that I can. I know that you are going to be an incredible member of this order because you will teach. You will teach calmly, accessibly. You will make people feel that they are learning in a very safe space. And you will inspire them to want to continue, whether it's with your art or somebody else's. And that is why you belong here. And Your Majesty is why Isabel is my peer. Thank you.
Is there a member of the Order of Defense who would speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, Your Excellencies, Populace of the East, I am Master Llewellyn Walsh of the Order of Defense, and I claim the right to speak for my cadet system. We in the Order of Defense are tasked to speak on perseverance. This is something Isabel has in spades. All of us, in our lives and our SEA careers, have had doubt, have had to battle our inner demon of self-doubt. Isabel has battled this demon over the years through her continuous research of the blade and, of course, her bookmaking, which is why we are here today. Her passion for what she loves has honed her edge to battle this beast, and she has become triumphant as she sits before you, Your Majesties. Her books are a treasure from this vanquished demon, and she gives those to those she loves to help them shine. Well, today is your day to shine. Your Majesties, Isabel is absent.
Is there a companion of the Order of the Laurel who would speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, I endeavor to come along, and that honor is mine. We often hear masters say that there is an art and a science to their craft. Being able to witness that alchemy is indeed inspiring, and it has been my great privilege to see this magic in Isabel and experience the art of it. To be encouraged by her dogged persistence in learning more about her craft, step by methodical step. To be awed at the sheer volume of her practice. 436 pieces of largesse during the play times alone. To be curious as she experimented with materials and techniques in a variety of styles across time and place. There is no question that Isabel produces beautiful books and other works of art that are treasured by their recipients. As a fellow of the playing world, I assure you, her work is stellar. But for me, the most amazing of her arts is a more ethereal quality. A quality I was so proud to experience yet again when visiting with her at last Penz's A&S display. I speak of her hard-earned ability to transform a challenge into wisdom and then to share it. As with all who put on a brave face and seek out the critique of others, she has heard positive and negative, constructive and not. I have heard her frustrations, held space for her humility and the courage it takes to ask for help, and then see her dig in again harder and deeper into the research to practice even more folding and sanding and sewing and gluing and decorating. Isabel did not shy away from that challenge. She met it and she conquered it. The results of this alchemy? A confident, capable teacher who responded with poise and grace to all the questions that Penz's display with well-formed and accurate information, period tools and materials with which to demonstrate her techniques, jaw-dropping exemplars, and most importantly, a passion that inspired those true gentles to want to learn more. That is a master of art and science. Thank you for recognizing Isabel as our peer. The Order of the Laurel, the Kingdom of the East, and the known world are much richer for it.
So, Isabel. We have heard many peers speak of your good work. We have seen them yourselves. And we are well moved to see you named and inducted into the Order of the Laurel. We would see them before us. I'll be over.
Their Majesties would have before them the Order of the Laurel.
Is there a medallion?
Does this medallion have a lineage? There was a second medallion?
Friend of ours did a lot of legwork, and this was purchased last night.
Is there a hood?
There is. This was made by my hand. First.
Is there a headrail?
There is.
So many layers.
Is there a circlet? There's two. Okay.
Crafted by Eris Pair, Dr. Quintavia.
Is there a cloak?
Raise your Majesty. This cloak was crafted by Eleanor LeBrun, with trim woven by me. Yay.
We will take your fealty.
In this time of glorious rebirth, when spring returns to the sleepy earth, I place my hand on this royal sword to give to you my most honest word. Upon my veins full of life's red blood, upon my heart full of passion's love, upon my hands with which I create, upon my soul blessed by spirit great, I swear to serve the bright eastern crown, to use my gifts to bring them renown, to make what I can to bring delight, to stand firm to protect what is right, to stay silent when my words serve not, to give what advice is truly sought, to always speak my true honest mind in words that are thoughtful, clear, and kind. If I should fail to keep these oaths made, should then be broken my shining blade, my hands will no longer make their art, and all my bindings shall fall apart. I, Isabel del Okes, these words do say, sworn to you this moment and each coming day.
I, Matthias,
And I, Phelan,
feel your words.
and know your heart to be faithful and true,
We promise to keep and defend you and yours,
with all our earthly powers, rightly and justly.
according to the laws and customs of our realm.
This we promise until the crowns pass from our heads,
Death takes us.
or the wolf swallows the sun.
Well loved is the tome with oaken boards, which is so lovingly clad in the softest of leathers, and beloved even more than is the artisan, who toils with grass and sinew, cords and vellum. Awed, we view the hallowed labors of her hands, set before the tiger horde as a banner of their artistic prowess. Great is her dedication to kingdom, kin, company, seen in waves of largesse, offered up to the eastern throne, and labors freely given by Isabel del Okes. And so clearly seen is the bookbinder, sending gifts of craft and heart to her people. And it pleases the crown and those who watch, seeking for champions to join them. And it warms the tiger heart to this day that she is awarded a patent of arms vert, 2 compass stars, and an oak leaf. All rights, duties, and responsibilities therein are granted unto her. Words, the Honorable Agnes Marie del Calais, illumination, Mistress Fiona O'Mall, and calligraphy, Baron Phelan on Stracken, a.k.a. Boy Phelan.